Good evening. Welcome to our showing of Prohibition, A Tale as Old as Time. My name is Hunter, and this is my partner, Jordan.
Hello, folks. Today we're going to show the highlights of the Prohibition throughout the history of America.
Join us now as we view the drastic changes of American life while people deal with not having alcohol. Can you believe it?
Okay, Hunter, let's take it down a few notches. We all know that alcohol is used commonly in America nowadays, and it's quite hard to imagine that there was a time when it was outlawed. Why was it outlawed, you ask? Well, sit back, relax, and try not to sleep. I see you, Cypress. As we show you a Prohibition, a tale as old as time.
So, Clyde, what's your poison?
Whiskey. I only ever drink me some whiskey. What about you, Elmer?
Hold it right there!
We are members of the Dry Crusaders, a group of rural Protestants and social progressives in the Democratic and Republican parties.
We were brought together through the Anti-Saloon League and the Women's Temperance Union. We are against drinking alcohol.
You know that alcohol is illegal. Put that down.
Well, Clyde, I guess we don't really need this, do we?
I guess not.
As you can see, during these times, there were people who were strongly against alcohol.
Some of you may ask, now why is this so? Why were all of these laws invented banning alcohol in the first place?
Well, to answer all of those questions, let's take a look at Clyde and Edna after a long night in the saloons. Clyde, it's 2 a.m. Why were you out so late?
Oh, shut up, and go back to bed.
Clyde, I told you to stop going to those saloons. You get too drunk and you get out of control.
And I told you to stop nagging me, woman. Now take your bed. Oh. Sweetheart, come on. It's Sunday morning. It's time for church. Now, how many times have I told you you can go out to those saloons and have your fun, but come morning time, you better be fine.
Gosh darn it, woman, I am fine. Whoa. Man, I would hate to be him. Get it? Hangovers are the worst.
I agree, but not the movies, because those were great.
Now, that's beside the point. The point is that you can see the issues that were presented involving alcohol during these times.
Yes, and these issues are what led to legislation such as the Volstead Act, which banned only certain types of alcohol so that Miss Margaret could still have her communion wine.
Good old Miss Margaret. Later to come was the ratification of the 18th Amendment. It was ratified on January 16, 1919. It stated that the production, transport, and sale of alcohol was illegal.
The enforcement of it was in fact very difficult due to the Volstead Act itself, and the corrupt politicians at the head of it. Isn't it great being a politician and getting to do whatever we want and not have to follow any laws, including the Prohibition laws?
It really is. We could drink this huge glass of whiskey because we don't get to do whatever we want and no one can say anything because we're politicians and have to follow no rules. Yes, it would be nice if everyone was a politician and could do what they pleased.
However, the laws explicitly stated that there would be no alcohol consumption whatsoever. So, Charles and Hank were sent to prison ultimately to be given the electric chair.
Stop scaring them, Jordan. She's just kidding.
Oh, yeah. Right, just kidding. Moving on.
During this time period, another issue presented was the problem of people making the alcohol and illegally distributing it for a small price of
$1 million.
Just kidding. These people were called bootleggers.
Cletus, did you clean the still like I asked you to?
Well, I reckon I didn't, but I cleaned the spigot here.
Well, at least you can do one thing right. Come on now, do I have to do it all by myself? This whole here bootlegging was your idea.
Well, Betty Lou, you ain't wrong.
Oh, shut up, Cletus. The boys are coming.
Well, Cletus, you got my order? You know, my man ain't gonna be too happy if you jupe him again.
Yeah, ain't no juping. Boss ain't gonna be happy.
We got your order.
Okay, go on.
We got your order. Don't get your knickers in a twist. Betty Lou, go get the stuff.
Yeah, it's always, Betty, go do this, and Betty, go do that. Would it kill you to say please?
Betty Lou, this is not the time.
Yeah, Betty Boop, biatch, it's the stinking time.
Okay, Juan. No need to be mean to the pretty Chiquita here. We'll just pick up our order and be on our way.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chacon, sir.
Pablo, can we go? You know boss don't like us being late with his deliveries.
I know, Lopez. That's why Betty here is scrambling around trying to get it for us.
Well, boys, here you go. Gallon of our finest strawberry shine.
Did you say strawberry? Juan, what did you do?
I thought you said strawberry. Oh, wait, now I remember. It was blueberry. Stupid.
Now, here we see a prime example of some of the illegal buying and selling of alcohol during the Prohibition. A lot of it was dangerous. You never know who would make it out alive.
Yet another reason that so many people were strictly against alcohol. It made you turn violent towards your family, your peers, and maybe even some mafia men that accidentally mishear an order.
Alcohol was and is dangerous. It causes all sorts of problems, like your dad going out to get milk one night and never coming back, or your mom saying that the neighbor is just her special friend. Alcohol can lead to all of these things and more, which is why we had the Prohibition movement and why the people running the temperance movement pushed so hard for it.
I'd just like to say, while this movement did have a significant role in our history, I'm quite glad that alcohol is legal today.
Even though it's not legal for us. Well, that about wraps it up. We don't have a lot of time left. Anything you'd like to add, Jordan?
No, that's all, folks. Have a great night, drive home safely, and remember, no drinking till you're 21.
But once.
Okay,
Can
go.
you do that?
Oh, yeah.
Hold it right there.
Tell me that was recorded.
Blooper.
Okay, goody. Bloopers.
The history of America.
Join us. Can't read.
Go.
As you can see, during these times,
That's that time. That was all you.
okay, that was you.
I was laughing at Tito before we started filming was like, oh, shut up and go back to bed.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, shut up, bitch.
There you
Go back to bed.
There you go.
Oh, inner country right there.
Oh, that is some good.
I need a Tony
shit.
Award.
Wow.
Shut up.
What are you gonna do? Hit me? Please tell me you got that on camera.
I sure did.
Yes!
Hunter, get together.
Sorry. Alright. Wait, I'm gonna have that for like 10 seconds. Like with a monologue of music behind it. Alright.
Ow! Okay.
In your pants. In your pants. Don't you think this was